Wait for a few people to get in here, and then we're gonna begin. Oh, 660. Grand Rising. I'm Young Solar Flame. This is Super Solar Nova Tarot. This is Angel Message 660. Balance your physical, material, and spiritual. Yeah, so this was the message I was getting this morning. It's definitely a time to bring your physical desires, what you desire materially, and the energy that you attract them in spiritually. It's definitely time to get that in alignment. It's almost like I'm hearing magnets. So you might need to be working with some form of magnets. I practice putting magnets around me, keeping copper around me. Those things keep the energy, the vibration high. Yeah, because spirit is calling for you to meditate at this time. There's something in your body that you could be needing to align. You could be feeling out of whack in this past week. You could have been really feeling nervous about different things that were occurring in your health. So it's definitely time for a detox and a purging. This is what they're saying, because it's time to bring your spirit back in alignment with your vessel. Your vessel is out of whack, so your spirit is not going to be able to be housed in the flesh if it is not suitable, if it's not sustainable. It's not going to be in a toxic environment. So there is a lot of repairing of your energetic grids. I'm hearing of your 180 points of your chakra. Acupuncture may be very significant at this time for some of you. It's definitely time to start some form of movement, some type of exercise that activates certain muscles. It's definitely time for you to get in shape. It's definitely time for you to get up and get off the couch, off the recliner. They're saying time to put the soda down, infuse with the water, get you some good waters and stuff like that, some good pH water. Hey, how you doing this morning? Grand Rising. Oh, it's afternoon. I'm sorry. Yeah, but to some people, it still kind of feels like that time, that peacefulness that you get in the morning before all the noise starts, that bustle. You got to allow yourself to be in a harmony, in a serenity, through isolation of your peace and the quietness of your mind. It's when you awaken your higher self. Your higher self is not gonna come down into this 3D, between this 3D and this 5D, if you're not going to be in meditation and harmony, because your mind can't be filled with chaos and be wanting to try to ascend. This is what I'm hearing. Those who think that it's just an easy process, it's not that easy. It's definitely time for you to turn off the nonsense, the televisions and things like that. It's only time for you to get into like shamanistic practices like meditation, breathing exercise, mantras, listening to certain natural sounds, birds, trees, shakers, you know what I'm saying? Just natural sounds of the earth. I'm hearing 410 hertz. It could be significant. The frequency of the planet. Love, yeah. You have to get into the universal energy of Mother Gaia. This is what I'm hearing. You have to get in alignment with Mother Nature. Mother Nature is going to give you the codes through her fruits and her foods. If not through the fruits and the foods, through the vibrations and the pitch changes that are occurring in the air. So it's definitely important for you to be outside at this time to receive these updates and these light codes that are being transmitted at this time. You definitely need the upgrades through the chlorophyll, because the chlorophyll has mutated and has morphed, and the vibration of it and everything has changed. So you definitely need to incorporate the new and I'm not talking about the GM schmo shit. I'm talking about like natural wild plants that still grow in that come, the seeds that come from the parts of the world that have not been tampered with. This is what I'm hearing. This could be very significant. This is all going to help you bring back your balance, because you are what you eat, mentally, physically, and spiritually. So if you're eating trash, you're seeing trash, you know what I'm saying, thinking trash, it's going to be trash. Understand? Yeah. Spirit is guiding you to clean your diet. Clean your diet. This is what I'm hearing. You might want to go on a type of fasting, or a type of cleansing. Some of you like to do the juices, some of you like to do the fruits. But whatever it is, Spirit is calling for you to detox, and definitely incorporate more liquidity into that, so you can flush. Your internal organs need to be washed out. There's a lot of mucus buildup, I'm hearing. Yeah. A lot of the questions that you seek, you know what I'm saying, you already know the answers internally. So it's basically purifying your internal so that it can reflect the most truest expression of emotion, or the most truest interpretation of your intuition. You need to purify to receive this. Let me tell you something. If you don't make a change, who's going to change for you? Change starts with the person in the mirror. Michael Jackson told you that shit first. Let me tell you something. If you change you, the reality that you control immediately around you will change. You have to change you. Yeah, let me tell you something. There's something very extraordinary that is ready to be birthed, that is ready to be reincarnated, that wants to come through you. You have to keep staying on the path, and keep shedding, and keep transforming, and keep liberating yourself from things that want to oppress your future, that want to stop your growth. If it ain't talking about your change, it's a lie. If it ain't talking about you going up, it's a lie. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of false distractions. It's a lot of falseness going on. I'm just, a lot of fake energy, a lot of fake projected simulated situations. I'm just really feeling like we're battling against an artificial intelligence, an AI that possesses bots. Karma. So yeah, it's part of your karma to go through this change, because you worked for it. So even if it comes like it's an uncomfortable shakeup, it's because it's trying to reward you with something. You have to get, it's always a sacrifice that has to be made. You have to give something to get it. But trust me, look, it's worth it. I've been telling you this for months, collective. Look, once you fix your electromagnetic energy field around you, and stop worrying, and learn how to just be happy no matter the good or the bad, it's going to fix itself. You attract what you put out. You understand? If you worry and everything, you're only going to attract what you're worrying about. The universe says, well, that's what she wants, because we trusted in her ability to know how she needs to manifest, or he needs to manifest. This is all I'm saying. Ooh. Yeah. For some of you, you might be trying to manifest your true partner, but first it comes through self-love, because how you gonna love that person that you're trying to manifest if you don't love yourself correctly and thinking that they're just going to fix you? You can't expect someone else to come along and just make everything better because they're in alignment with your destiny. They can't even be aligned with your life until you align with certain facts and you let certain things go. So you wondering why you haven't met a certain person, because it's a certain toxicity that you're holding on to, and and unless you release this toxicity, you will dilute and pollute your life, and you will keep continually to attract the wrong things into your auric field. This is like my Ace of Swords in this deck. This is true. This is the right action. This is the right thing to do. This is all they're saying. This is all they want you to do. No extra. It ain't rocket science. You don't have to be a astrophysicist. You don't have to be a celestial deity to understand what I'm saying. You understand? You're gonna lose some things, but you gotta have faith that it's for the greater good. If you feel like you're missing out on somebody or someone, it was for the greater good. Life, you can't gain without sacrifice. You got to summon on that inner power, and you got to know that you can do this by yourself. You can do this through isolation. You were made to do this. You have the spirit to conquer. It's a balance. It's double sixes. So you know it is really serious. They want to bring abundance in your life. But if you don't let things go that are holding you back, you will always continue to be in the same position, wondering why it's not happening, or trying to keep hope alive when you keeping the bullshit around you. Life is so full of distractions at this time. You gotta focus and hone in on your mission and the love that the divine is trying to spread through you and to reach other souls, to let them know that, hey, the divine is on your side. The divine is actually working. The divine trying to communicate with you. It's people like you and me and you and you and you and you that let people know that, God is still alive. The Holy Spirit is still working in our favor. The Holy Spirit is still looking out for them, because people need a reminder. People need a refortification. People need that breath of life. People need that. This is what I'm hearing, to be refortified, renewed. Yeah, you've been sabotaged. You've been scammed on. You've been schemed on. You've been a role model. Then you've been tried to be replaced here. You avoided problems. You got yourself into another one here. But you always came out victor because you were the truth here with the Sun card. A lot of times you might have felt like you lost a situation, but you didn't. It was all a part of that inner child, that soul that don't never diminish. It's still in the form of a child, experiencing over and over and over and over and over and over for eternity, living youthfully from lifetime to the next. It's all a part of that journey. It's like the only way an immortal child soul can mature is to live over and over and over and perfects its flaws until it passes through the whole zodiac house. Indeed. Did you forget about your alert? Don't forget about, so spirit is wanting me to remind you, don't forget about something that you had planned or scheduled. You could be supposed to be somewhere right now, or you could be supposed to be doing something or doing something in a little while from now. And I'm just reminding you that you had an appointment or you had something scheduled. Okay. Yeah. Someone is in grief about an offering that they turned down, and it was a true offering. Someone just can't get over the fact that they let something that was the ultimate catch go because they didn't see it for what it was or they didn't believe in it. But let me tell you something. When you make these changes, man, the flow that is going to happen in your life or is happening right now is tremendous. Because it's like that's what spirit wants you to purge for. Spirit wants you to detox your body so you can have a strong magnetic connection with the universe, so that way you can multiply and amplify your manifestation ability. Like it can get so strong to where like you think of something or you ask for something and it almost instantly manifests. That happened this morning. It happened to me this morning. Yeah. So be grateful that God brought you out of confusion. Your ancestors, your gods kept you out of all of this confusion, delusion, spells, and all of this stuff that was going on in the collective over the past, I want to say 36 months, 369, because someone could have been doing a lot of 369 manifestation. Yeah, praying to the anti-source here to have some type of opening to attack your path in life. Yeah, but they were not rewarded with this. Yep, because you got a deeper connection with the ancestors here. All right, it's time for me to get into the tarot. I'm gonna make another video. I'm out.